Liberia Energy Access Practitioners Network, known as LEAP Network, and partners including the Ministry of Transport on Thursday, June 6, 2024, launched the LEAP Flooding to E-Mobility Accelerations Partnership Project. This project is focused on the development and advocacy of a zero-emissions vehicle (ZEV) adoption policy.
Renewable energy space. So the LEAP Network have our office at Mama Point. We are being supported by Shia's Energizing Development Project. We encourage ZEV suppliers to also be a part of the network because we have renewable energy businesses like solar, like improved cooking, productive use of energy, and we intend to incorporate all of the renewable energy businesses because with this we can be able to collectively work for the growth of the sector and also assist government in monitoring and ensuring that businesses comply to some of the policies and the rules they have. So we encourage all ZEVs. For now, we only have Energy that is part of the LEAP network as a ZEV supplier in Liberia. So we're encouraging every one of you. We have our membership form. You can fill it in electronically or hard copy. Pick up the hard copy form at the office, or you can request from the electronic form and you can fill it in, attach a valid copy of your business registration certificate to be a part of the network.
Spencer S. Tatter, Jr., is the Director of Climate Change and Environment at the Ministry of Transport, launching the LEAP Flooding to E-Mobility Acceleration Partnership Project.
Flooding to E-Mobility Acceleration Project, we are committed to developing a zero-emission vehicle policy that will propel our transport sector into a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable future. So this policy will be a major leap forward.
The team is in Bonn, Germany, attending the 60th Solidarity Body meeting of the UNFCCC, and similar issue on e-mobility and climate change are high on the agenda, and so he's not here today. But he told me to give you a special remark on behalf of the senior management and staff of the EPA. So looking at your team, leapfrogging to e-mobility, I hope it is not the crocodile frog, it should be the spring frog. Because the spring frog can actually, move. And the reason for your team and why I'm happy today, because I've been part of Liberia's negotiation, and I know 2 years ago we were in Gabon, and I saw the NDC coordinator reporting from Togo talking about e-mobility and talking about electric care. And we ourselves, I know when we updated the NDC, our National Climate Action in 2021, we also highlighted key issue on e-mobility.
You can only charge their vehicle in this particular place. That makes it easy, whether I'm in rural area, I'm in urban area, by the same electric vehicle, I take it anywhere, I know I can get charged for it. So that can be something that we should think about in terms of the person
and make it happen. So the first step will be for us to focus on our challenges. Now, as soon as we start talking about challenges, I know people are getting on the team. So for ZEV, we know that there are several challenges. There's infrastructure, primarily. There's also the laws, no regulatory framework, which is why we're not working on the policy. There's also the fact that we need tax incentives, but we've been talking about for that for renewable businesses since day one, and we'll continue to talk about it. So the first step in the first workshop will be focusing on our challenges, and hopefully we'll move on to what the potential solutions could be. And then after that, we will start drafting. Now we hope that all of this will start within the coming weeks, so we can all meet here again or somewhere else that's more technical.
We're bringing different types, and we talk about the charging center. The possibility of having a universal charging center that I can take my electric motorbike and I think that's a challenge and we all need to look at.
The cost of ownership.
Oh, I agree.
Yes. Also, this goes to the Ministry of Transport. I think you guys can reduce the registration fees or probably waive the registration fees for their EVs. Thank you.
Vast experience. Now, being on this kind of discussion for the initial stage, they bring more expertise in the process, and then they will be instrumental in getting their technicians to support the process. And then it becomes very fast, and they support the implementation of this process. But they will come just sit together, track these policies, take it to them, they just review, and they are not actually part of the process. They sign it, whatsoever, the implementation, they are not effective to that. They are not like enforcing it because they were not part of the process in the initial stage. This is why when I sent out this invitation, it was to ministers, it was to executive directors, managers of institutions. So my point for you that are representing your very institutions here today is, please, the next roundtable discussion we have henceforth for these policy drafting, we want to have at least heads that will be here to support the process. Please take notes from this meeting or this workshop that we are having. Take tangible information that they will see reason to be here. I mean, let them know that, hey, this is crucial, especially for the economy of Liberia, that we need to do this. Please add importance to this as going back to make report to your bosses. So we cannot just draft this policy. We cannot just sit around here and talking as technicians. But at the end, we want results. And these are the people that will actually make us to have the
Ministry of Transport, Amboseli Aratalo, and the entire Ministry of Transport family. It is a pleasure to join the Liberia Energy Access Practitioner Network in launching the Leapfrogging to E-Mobility Acceleration Partnership Project, which will prepare Liberia's transport sector toward a more sustainable, efficient, and environmentally friendly future. As per the mandate enshrined in the Act establishing the Ministry of Transport, it is our responsibility to establish policy and regulatory frameworks that promote the provision of affordable, sustainable, efficient, safe, environmentally friendly transport service that ensure the well-being of our citizens. Therefore, this partnership with the LEAP network is a significant step toward achieving our shared vision of creating a system that supports Liberia's long-term environmental and socio-economic growth and development.
Of the launch, here under the theme, Promoting Sustainability, Urban Mobility and Zero-Emission Vehicles Adoption in Liberia, despite no policy of electric vehicles in Liberia, LEAP Network and partners made a significant milestone with the launch of electric vehicles in Liberia.
They are manual vehicle. They are also they're charged 8 hours. They're fully charged, and then fully charged it goes 76 miles per charge. All our vehicles have trackers. They also have a battery volt of 12 volts. We have a back camera, so when the car is reversing, that's a back camera where you can see. We have Bluetooth, and also the car starts with a button and not the key, but you need the key in the car so it can start. And these are just the first 5 samples. We are looking at doing like a Uber service in Liberia with the electric vehicles we have. So the ones that are coming to the country by July, we should be launching. They will have bigger tires. They will have carrier covers for bad road. They will have air conditioning, and the driver's seat will be able to rotate 180 degrees so passengers can come out. We will also have an entertainment system in the back where passengers can charge their phones and also enjoy their ride. So with this ride share, we have an app that's called My Moto. On our cars, we already have it branded My Moto. So We have an app called My Motor where passengers can use that app to book a ride wherever you are, and payment can be done through the app via mobile money. You can pay cash. And all our drivers, we're prioritizing female.
We are an e-mobility startup, and we're brand new also. Our service includes the operation of electric three-wheelers. Again, they're already outside. We also have a mobile app for ride hailing, and we're also working with female drivers. So for us, it's really more of a holistic process. It goes from making sure that the drivers have a decent income to having good vehicles that are sustainable and environmental friendly, and also the partnerships. So within our app, we will have digital payment services like Orange Money, Mobile Money, Tip Me. These services are already on the way. We already have partnership with Orange Money, and we are already working on building the app. So the app will also be launched soon, and our tickets are already on the road. So if you see some fancy looking blue and orange tickets with women driving them, they're ours, and I'll encourage you to ride with us. So that is what we are as a company. We're really focused on the development of e-mobility in Liberia, not just for us as a company, but for everybody else to come, including all the companies out here, which is why we're collaborating with me to make sure that this policy can serve as a guideline for every one of us. Outside of that, we're also looking into charging stations, so we will build our own charging stations, and our tickets are powered two ways, by solar energy primarily, and for backup we also use the grid, LEC. So there are two ways. We're just making sure that they're always available for our drivers. Our model is solely based on the drivers, really focused on their empowerment and capacity building. So we have a model that allows them to get the tickets from us free of charge. They are not responsible for maintenance or charging. We're solely responsible for that. They have access to the app. We're also solely responsible for the upkeep of that. And we just make sure that they have access to a good vehicle that is fully charged, and they have access to the customers through the app. And yeah, mobile money services. And through that, we also do continuous capacity building for them. So technical skills on personal development training, leadership training, customer service, entrepreneurship, making sure that outside the company they can build things for themselves. So we have set them up in shifts that outside the company they're not working full-time, but they're allowed to go to school, to run their own businesses.
And then the MD, Mr. Mole, passed away. Leap Liberia has come to bring a revolution in the Liberian industry. We've come with electric vehicle, SUV, we have some consignment coming. We also have installed Keke. We have sample out there, and the good thing about the Keke goes charged for 200 kilometers, and it has most of the features as Madame was saying, SUV, and then we have various functions that is not to the normal ones on the market, and it moves when you charge it, it goes about 200 kilometers as well. We also have the motorbike also on electric as well, and then we also will be venturing into solar farm as well. So we, not to take much of the time, Leap Liberia will be out doing some of the Keke, and we have a leasing agreement as well for those people who want to go the economical way. And we believe that we've come to the process of the ZE adoption in Liberia. Is a strategic approach towards seeing that Liberia also conform to international best practice in terms of seeing climate change.
Stakeholder in this entire process of developing the policy, and we expect your fullest cooperation and collaboration in the process. So we appreciate you on behalf of the Liberia Energy Access Practitioners Network. We want to say thank you, and again, the network is still open to CIEV suppliers in Liberia to come and be your part. We don't know everyone in the sector, but then it's through one entity that our awareness, one can reach out to one, and you also know your colleagues that are involved in supplying zero emission vehicles in Liberia. So probably the information had not reached to some institutions, and you could be the one to be our ambassador out there in informing those suppliers of renewable energy institutions that there exists another institution for private sector renewable energy businesses. So thank you, and again, we will appreciate your fullest cooperation and support once we reach out to you in the development of this CIEV policy for Liberia. Thank you.
Challenges to foresee this sector will face. This is the reason we are gathered here in the past 2 days to discuss these challenges and how we can develop and support Minister of Transportation in developing a policy to govern zero emission vehicles. In doing this, we will need every stakeholder to give the honest support to this initiative. We need to collaborate and be honest about it. Share whatever challenges you are facing, especially if we want to have a sustainable zero emission sector. What also more important is that in achieving our ultimate goal, we must, just how the fight against climate change and global warming, we put a lot of emphasis on solar home system, improve coke stove. That same effort for us to put on is same as towards zero emission vehicle. They all go hand in hand. You can say, just stop cutting down trees, but anyway, that pollute the environment with fossil fuel. It all goes hand in hand. So for us to have a policy that will make us have a sustainable sector, that all us work together, collaborate honestly, share whatever we have.
So it's a great achievement. It's an honor to have the minister here. We can do the launching of zero emission vehicle in Liberia. So thanks again for being here.
Thank you.